The source and beginning of all things is the boundless. The infinite is the principle and cause of all things. The boundless is eternal and ageless. All things rise from the boundless and return to it in due course. The universe is not eternal, but had a beginning in time. The universe is infinite, without any boundary or limit. The universe is composed of opposites, which are in constant conflict. The universe is ruled by necessity, not by the will of the gods. The gods are not the creators of the universe, but rather, they emerge from it. The gods are mortal and will eventually come to an end. The sun, moon, and stars are all made of fire. The earth is suspended in space without any support. The earth is cylindrical in shape and floats in space, like a log in water. The earth is surrounded by a series of concentric rings, which are the source of the seasons. The soul is divine and comes from the boundless. The soul is immortal and will survive after the death of the body. The soul is the principle of life and consciousness. The soul is the source of all knowledge. All things are in a state of constant change and flux. Nothing can come from nothing, nor can anything be reduced to nothing. All things have a cause and an explanation. All things are interconnected and interdependent. All things are relative and cannot be understood in isolation. There is no such thing as absolute truth or certainty. All knowledge is provisional and subject to revision. All opinions are equally valid, and none can claim to be superior to the others. The pursuit of wisdom and understanding is the highest goal of human life. The wise man knows his own limitations and does not claim to know more than he does. The wise man is not attached to material possessions and lives a simple life. The wise man is not swayed by praise or blame and is indifferent to the opinions of others. The wise man seeks to live in harmony with nature and does not seek to dominate it. The wise man is self-sufficient and does not rely on others for his happiness. The wise man is free from fear and anxiety and accepts death as a natural part of life. The wise man is not driven by ambition or greed, but by a desire to understand the world and his place in it. The wise man is humble and modest, and does not seek to impress others with his knowledge or achievements. The wise man is kind and compassionate, and seeks to alleviate the suffering of others. The wise man is a good listener and respects the opinions of others. The wise man is not judgmental and does not condemn others, for their beliefs or actions. The wise man is patient and tolerant, and does not react impulsively to provocation or insult. The wise man is courageous and principled, and does not compromise his values for the sake of expediency or convenience. The wise man is creative and imaginative, and seeks to find new solutions to old problems. The wise man does not fear change, but embraces it as an opportunity for growth and learning. The wise man does not cling to his beliefs, but is willing to modify them in light of new evidence or experience. The wise man is not afraid to question authority, and does not blindly follow tradition or convention. The wise man recognizes the limitations of language, and understands that words can never fully capture the essence of reality. The wise man sees the beauty and wonder of the world, and is filled with a sense of awe and reverence. The wise man is not swayed by superficial appearances, but looks beneath the surface to discover the true nature of things. The wise man recognizes the interconnectedness of all things, and understands that his actions have consequences for the whole. The wise man seeks to live a life of balance and harmony, and avoids excess and extremes. The wise man recognizes that everything is impermanent, and does not cling to anything. The wise man is not attached to his own opinions, and is open to the perspectives of others. The wise man does not seek to impose his will on others, but seeks to understand and cooperate with them. The wise man is not motivated by fear or desire, but acts out of a sense of duty and responsibility. The wise man does not judge others, but seeks to understand their perspectives and motivations. The wise man is not interested in power or fame, but seeks to make a positive contribution to the world. The wise man recognizes that there is no such thing as absolute perfection, and accepts the flaws and limitations of himself and others. The wise man does not seek to escape from the world, but engages with it fully and responsibly. The wise man is not bound by convention or tradition, but seeks to create new ways of thinking and acting. The wise man recognizes that all beings are interconnected, and seeks to live in harmony with them. The wise man is not bound by the limitations of his own culture or upbringing, but is open to other perspectives and ways of life. The wise man recognizes that suffering is an inevitable part of life and seeks to alleviate it wherever possible. The wise man does not cling to his own ego, but recognizes that his identity is constantly evolving and changing. The wise man recognizes that knowledge is always provisional, and is open to new ideas and perspectives. The wise man is not driven by ego or ambition, but seeks to serve the greater good. The wise man recognizes that The world is full of mystery and wonder, and embraces the unknown with curiosity and enthusiasm. The wise man is not afraid to admit his own ignorance, and seeks to learn from others. The wise man does not see himself as separate from the rest of the world, but as an integral part of it. The wise man recognizes that the world is constantly changing, and seeks to adapt and evolve with it. The wise man does not cling to his own ideas or beliefs, but is open to new perspectives and insights. The wise man recognizes the inherent value and dignity of all beings, and seeks to live in a spirit of compassion and empathy. The wise man does not see himself as superior to others, but recognizes that everyone has their own unique gifts and contributions to make. The wise man does not seek to control others, but seeks to empower them to be their best selves. The wise man does not see life as a competition, but as a journey of growth and discovery. The wise man recognizes that life is a precious and fleeting gift, and seeks to make the most of every moment. The wise man does not seek to accumulate wealth or possessions, but to cultivate inner wealth and abundance. The wise man recognizes that happiness is not found in external circumstances, but in a state of inner peace and contentment. The wise man does not see death as an end, but as a transition to a new phase of existence. The wise man does not fear death, but lives each day with a sense of gratitude and wonder. The wise man recognizes that love is the highest expression of human potential, and seeks to cultivate it in all his relationships. The wise man does not judge others for their mistakes, but seeks to help them learn from them and grow. The wise man recognizes that forgiveness is essential for healing and growth, and seeks to practice it in his own life. The wise man does not see life as a burden, but as a gift to be cherished and celebrated. The wise man recognizes that suffering is an inevitable part of life and seeks to find meaning and purpose in it. The wise man does not seek to escape from reality, but to engage with it fully and authentically. The wise man recognizes that his own perspective is always limited, and seeks to learn from the perspectives of others. The wise man does not see himself as separate from nature, but as an integral part of the web of life. The wise man recognizes that his own existence is a miracle, and lives each day with a sense of wonder and awe. The wise man does not see himself as a victim, but as an agent of change and transformation. The wise man does not seek to dominate others, but to inspire and uplift them. The wise man recognizes that true success is measured not by external achievements, but by inner fulfillment and happiness. The wise man does not see life as a series of isolated events, but as a continuous an interconnected process of growth and evolution.